Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? How you doing, Brad? How you doing, OJW? Soon to be affiliate. Nice, nice. Yeah, makes sense. Were you able to get some sleep today, Brad? Because you were running on empty with the subathon and then not sleeping. All right, cool. I was like, this man does not sleep, and he needs some. Definitely feels like it, at least. So that is good. I got you. OGW was pretty sad on the Discord that you weren't able to pop into his stream. He was feeling lonely. Besides all the other technical issues he was having, he needed your support. You were livid. It's true. I mean, your emotions, not mine, so feel free to clarify. Maybe it was because Brad wasn't there. That's why you had so many technical issues. If Brad was there, you would be fine. You would have zero problems. Yeah, that's such a bummer. Which one of the things is that I was noticing I had a Windows update queued on my PC, and now I'm hesitant to install that tonight after the issues you had. Though, I mean, I could install it, and then depending on if I also get technical issues, then we know what caused it. But that means then both of us can't stream. Which means we both wouldn't be able to play or stream It Takes Two next week. Thank you for the alert, GoGW. Yeah, no worries. Pop in and out. Appreciate the lurk. Appreciate views. You'll only have every 7th frame, but we will stream It Takes Two. All good. Alright, so I am continuing Voice of Cards. The Isle Dragon Roars. Probably not going to be a super long stream. Maybe about hour and a half, 2 hours, I'm feeling. Got a couple things, and yesterday's subathon for Ava really messed up my sleep schedule. Went to bed at, around midnight. Woke up at 3:30 to finish out the subathon. Went back to bed and then woke up around noon. So my sleep schedule is all out of whack. I got very little that I wanted to done today, but I did get a chance to play some modded Beat Saber, which was fun, which is a lot of fun. Enjoying it. Yeah, just started play. I had played Beat Saber before, but on the PSVR, which isn't as good because I feel like being tethered hinders the experience of that game. Nice. I might need to be a little more selective. Right now I've just downloaded like the top songs and a couple playlists. One was like Persona, another one was like dance music, another one I think was just like anime songs, and playing through those. Mm-hmm. What? Alright, no longer VIP. Get the fuck out of here. Ariana, nice. Very nice. But real good. Definitely recommend. Anyone who hasn't played Beat Saber, play it. And anyone who has a chance to mod it, definitely mod it. It's worth it. just got to town.
Welcome to the Forest Oasis. The man greets you warmly.
Okay. Blades and sorcery. I will check it out. There's a few games I wanted to play in VR, or I want to get in VR. One is Phasmophobia. Half-Life Alyx, of course. What else?
Been a while
Super
since
Hot
we've had any outsiders,
on there as
the
well.
innkeeper says, beckoning the party inside. It turns out this inn is simply a place where the poor, lost souls trapped in the bewildering wood may recover.
Deal. 100%.
You may stay as long as you like, free
I
of
know
charge.
both Ava and OJW wanted to play Phasmophobia.
The wooden dining table practically groans under the weight of the
So I am
platters upon
100%
it,
down to play Phasmo.
all brimming with meats
Especially
and
in VR.
vegetables from the bewildering wood.
Feel like I gotta get a little bit more used to the movement in VR. Yeah, time zones are rough. It'll have to be like a weekend. That's probably the best time that we could schedule or coordinate on that. I tend to get easily motion sick, so I think movement in Phasmo is just sticks, right? So you don't move in the room and you're just sort of moving around in the game. So I have to get used to it, sort of build up tolerance. But definitely down.
I've certainly earned this,
Yeah,
you say to
okay.
yourself, as you slide into your seat at the table, positively drooling over the feast before you.
Ooh. So you can play it sat down? Okay, that would work, maybe.
Melanie takes no note of your boorish behavior, uttering a small prayer of thanksgiving before reaching for a plate of vegetables.
Oh, okay. Did not know that. The one... I played a game before that had
Mar
two
sits,
options for movement.
eyes fixed on
One
the food
was
upon the table,
moving the sticks to move,
statuesque
and the
in
other
his
was teleportation.
stillness. What
And
a
I opted
good
for the
boy.
teleporting, and that helped a lot. Mar. Wump, gobble, 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 snort, nom, 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 slurp, glurg, glurg, slurp, glug, glug, nom, 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 crunch, 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 gulp.
Mar clears
Really?
the entire table in a matter of seconds.
I guess it depends on the game.
even
I don't mind
emptying the
teleporting
water barrel in a
too much
single
depending on
gulp.
what type of game it is.
He lets out a self-satisfied burp that sends a small jet of just drank water arcing out onto the floor. The sun sinks low, and the day draws to a close.
I've seen a few games that are like puzzle games that are super. That seems super nice for teleportation.
Fire! You leap out of bed, adrenaline coursing
But that's what
through
makes
your
it fun, Brad.
The others follow suit, and before long you burst through the front
No worries,
door
I will
and
probably-
into the street.
Be like super cautious going into places and just be like, oh my god, dreading the moment. So I will definitely get got by jump scares. I'm not immune to that.
Ridis's house is ablaze, a nearby villager screams.
Somebody's house is on fire? Oh, wow.
My mother is still inside, Ridis shrieks, darting past you to fetch water from the well south of the village.
Rid of snow. I bet. Isn't there also like a school map? I feel like that one's also gotta be really creepy.
Ridis is gathering water in an attempt to fight the blaze all on her own.
Can you spare no one to help her? All of us can help her. Who's most capable? Mark can probably carry a lot of water. Melanie? Where's Melanie?
Melanie tosses a nearby bucket into the well and hauls it up by the rope.
Something about schools at night are terrifying, and they make for the perfect horror,
But
like
she
ghost
hasn't
hunting.
the strength to raise a full bucket out of the well. She releases the rope and examines her raw, reddened hands.
Make for the perfect
None
horror setting.
can say she did not try. Mar's eyes light up. He scrambles over the edge of the well and sucks the well dry in an instant. He pokes at his swollen belly and gestures toward Ridis's house, as if to say, "Get me back there, quick."
Oh yeah, more coming in clutch. Let's go. He sucked up the entire well. This village has no more water.
Quickly, put it out. You have to put it out, Ridis screams at Mar. Mar douses the house with the water he sucked up from the well.
So Mars
the
is
fire is
Squirtle.
reduced
That's
to
what I'm
mere
getting at here.
embers,
Or that's what
and
I'm
all is
understanding
well.
about this.
Or so you think. Something darts out from behind the house and attacks.
I feel like Mars is Squirtle. He basically just used water gun. Oh my god. Well,
Rout the enemy.
that's good. Adds 2 fire damage dealt by now. Okay. Well, it's, what is it, technically? A pyro wolf. Okay. Alright, Brad, I will delete that one. I can. Let's see. Where's OJW when you need him? How do I delete that? Option is not popping up for me. That's alright. OJW can delete it when he gets back. That's fine. I won't time you out. You've said worse in this chat. Honestly, so...
Excellent.
No. Alright. Yeah. Oh, perfect.
That was lucky.
Cannot move until they're attacked. Okay. Little body slam. Nice. Definitely heal. Another freeze. Come on. 5 or greater. That works. Let's do another heal. Ooh, definitely heal her. She's got freeze, so I can't let her die. Ooh, gain a gem. Stick with just a ram. And he heals instead. Had two fire dealt. Okay. Nice. I will take a dodge. Ooh, alright.
Nice work.
Not a lot, but I will take it. And then heal Mara for a little bit.
Nice work.
Critical heal. Oh, this is rough. Ow. Perfect. Ooh, alright. 1,000 gold for that. Wow. Alright. Ooh, regenerate. Useful skill.
The fiery beast dispatched, you return to putting out the last of the blaze with Mars' help. Ridis's mother, now safe, tells you the creature came out of nowhere and set the house aflame. What would bring a creature of fire to a place like this, you wonder?
All right, just move on to the next day.
Light breaks on a new day, and the commotion of the fire feels but a nightmare. You lead your party to Ridis's house to ask for safe passage out of the bewildering wood.
All right, before we do that though, still have a little bit of exploring to do. A well water fanatic. What does that mean?
You follow the curious sounds to their source, our resident well water lover, digging at the dry well with his bare hands. He digs and digs, but no water is forthcoming. What's worse, he has injured his hand in the process. Melanie beseeches you to help the poor man. But well digging was forbidden by our ancestors long ago. You've heard the legends, you protest. How is that the best lie you can come up with? She snaps back, appalled.
Melanie is
the
just
man
tired of
turns
our
toward
shit.
you both, oblivious to the squabble playing out before him. Do you have any salve that might ease my pain, he asks.
I don't think I have any though. I'll try and give it
You
to him.
hand the man some salve.
Oh, I have some.
The instant he applies it to his hands, he resumes his furious digging, this time punctuated with shouts of "I feel incredible." Not long after that, water erupts from the ground with a force unlike any you've seen. He sidles
he
up to
broke.
the jet of water and begins drinking from it as one would from a fountain. He is once again in his element. The man hands you mysterious card 4 to show his appreciation for the salve.
Ooh, okay. Got something for it. Mysterious card. Alright, nothing else to the south. Let's see, do I have anything I can upgrade at the armory? Ooh, okay, better sword. That would be nice. Claws, better attack, better defense. I feel like I should up my attack ability. I have 1800. Exceeds poison. Buy and equip it. Then I will up Mars defense 500. Go to the apothecary. See if I can buy some more revives. Because I am out of that. Ooh, for 800. Well, I will buy one. That is pricey. Pricey revive. want to go there? All right. I have to go to her house. I feel like I should meet the people in town.
Apparently, she's heard rumors of the dragon destroying another town somewhere. The girl heaves a sigh of relief after learning the fire wasn't the dragon's doing. You didn't hear it from me, but the cause of the fire was...
Is her name
she
Gossip?
whispers
Or
baseless
is
gossip
this
in your ear.
just Gossip? I feel like if her name is Gossip, that is a little on point. Shall we enter the house?
Though spared from complete collapse, Ridis's home has been thoroughly scorched. Ridis sits alone in one of its rooms, the air thick with the smell of char. There shouldn't be any fire creatures for miles, she grumbles. She says the monster appeared while she was playing the woodland flute last night.
Did you summon the monster?
As to why any monsters, let alone fire monsters, appeared,
Suspicious.
well, despite the circumstances, you ask Ridis to lead you out of the bewildering wood as promised. I did promise that, didn't I? She says wearily, rising from her seat. The poor girl is clearly still in shock.
Yeah, she's clearly distraught.
Why do you want to venture out beyond the bewildering wood anyway? She inquires, as she gathers this and that in preparation to leave.
What reason? Looking for the dragon,
You're in
of course.
search of the dragon, you say valiantly.
We're
adding,
definitely prepared
the
for that.
reward will be significant should we defeat him. Honesty is the best policy. Sounds like a real risky way to make a living, she replies flatly, feigning interest.
She's not wrong.
A
Give her
group
that,
of
she's not
Ivory
wrong.
Order people came through here just the other day, she explains.
I would say we're not nearly prepared for the dragon.
You connect the dots with malice. Those three, you seethe. At last, Ridis is ready to depart for the edge of the bewildering wood.
Ridis has joined the party. Very nice. Oh, okay, so 3 max from the party. Set up the party. Well, what if I want to see what her abilities are? Hold on. So I can swap me out. Sweet. Haven't acquired abilities yet. Okay. So what's your skills? 0. Okay. I think I'll switch out Mar. And that'll be my party. And we'll see how this goes. Because I mean, my character is not great for attacking at all, so he's pretty much useless. But I need his healing ability. Ooh, an open door. And who are you? The mother.
Ridis's mother tells you she was once deceived by a crooked merchant and plunged into debt. Riddis has been working to repay the debt ever since her mother took ill.
She's a debt-stricken family.
You lightly press your thumb and forefinger to the corner of each eye, a mixture of sadness and anger swirling within you. Riddis's mother is in no small amount of pain.
None of these help. Oh, but I have to pick something. At the very least. Okay. Add 5. I guess I'll give her that. Add to her defense.
The item you've proffered has no effect on her illness.
Well.
But I appreciate the thought all the same, she says. Riddis's mother hands you mysterious card 3 as a token of her gratitude.
Sweet. So I feel like I've definitely missed a card or two already. That's alright. It's not the end of the world. Achievement unlocked. Beloved daughter. Alright, let's head out. Time to leave Woodland and continue on our journey.
This road takes you to the east side of the bewildering wood. But upon seeing that Riddis is with you, he steps aside and lets you through.
He's like, you've got a guide. No problem.
The eastern portion of the woods certainly does not want for thick, soupy fog. You turn away, ready to lead. Wait just a moment, you lot, calls the voice of an older man from somewhere behind you. Riddis appears to be familiar with him. She calls him Mr. O.
Ah, Mr. O. Classic Mr. O.
Here you are, young lady, he says, handing her a slip of paper.
Invoice for rental. $1 million. All right.
Oh, dear.
Does the paper say, oh dear?
Further, Mr. O explains, Riddis did not have a fire insurance policy at the time of the conflagration, and so she shall have to pay in full. I'll thank you kindly to pay by the end of the month.
By the end of the month? How long
Mr.
is
O
that?
says, receding from view as he returns to the forest.
I guess that's her motivation to join us on our quest to slay the dragon. She has $1 million gold.
Riddis lets out a bemused chuckle, her demeanor remarkably calm for what has just transpired. She pulls the woodland flute from her cloak and begins softly playing.
Ow.
Riddis's ear-splitting performance, shall we say, draws monsters out from behind the trees.
Oof, that was
Within
rough on my ears.
moments, they are nearly upon you.
She's got to stop playing that flute. She literally just summons monsters every time she does.
Don't hold back.
Sometimes food, okay. So standard era. A good slash in there. Nice. We're still weak. We're still Pathetically weak. So far, basic attacks do very little, to which it's almost far more helpful to use any magic attacks or anything that you've got.
That's odd. I must have made a mistake, Riddis says, burying her face in her old book once more.
Let's go with what are you talking about?
She opens the book to a particular page and thrusts it in your face. You can't tell anyone in the village I let you see this, okay? It's a page of sheet music with a note scrawled beside it that reads, "Play this lucky tune to reverse your financial fortunes and make money woes a thing of the past." No matter how many times I played this last night, our debt never went down, she fumes, incensed.
Oh no, Riddis.
You inspect the page a bit more carefully.
She thrust it in my face. Everything.
Off in a corner, in letters so small as to be illegible, another message reads, "May summon monsters if played incorrectly."
That would make sense. That makes a lot of sense.
You finally see that so long as Riddis holds the flute, this is nothing more than a monster conjuring melody. You snatch the woodland flute from her
straight up
hands.
stole the
You
book
have
from her.
lost your flute-playing privileges,
Oh, you stole
you inform
the
her.
flute. Okay. You still just
But I'll
walked straight
never
up.
escape from this mountain of debt without it, she cries, clearly still believing in the melody of fortune.
Oof.
Melanie quietly opines that while Riddis is many things, Bright is not one of them.
Yep. I kind of understood that. Oh, got an event. What will I do? Once again, find the
You
song.
take a peek inside the grass and immediately find the owner of the voice. It's a harpy. It seems like the harpy hasn't yet noticed you. You pick up a rock and throw it at the monster's feet.
If the monster hasn't noticed you, why would you startle it?
The monster flaps its wings and flies away. You find some coins scattered about where it
It
stood.
still seems like a bad idea. What happens if the monster wanted to attack you? Cannot say that we are the brightest group of individuals. Yes, I need that. Deals dark damage and inflicting poison if the roll is greater than 4. Okay. Standard arrow then. Ooh, nice. Critical arrow.
Excellent.
Stick with the flame. And then... I doubt it'll do anything worth damaging, but it's something at least. Woodland creature. Not surprising that it's resistant to lightning. Makes a lot of sense, at least. Hello, David. Thank you for the lurk. I thought this was the voice. Where's Adam Levine? Didn't Ava let you know? One of the subathon goals was we are reenacting the voice. Oh, wow. Did not have...
Nuts fly off the trees and smack you and your friends right on the head. Everyone's
smacked by
faces
nuts?
screw up in agony.
Well, all right then. That's something. Now. Actually, what? Go for it. Fight! Gotta prove, why do you think you are worthy of being her?
Rout the enemy.
Nice. Weak to that, sweet. Oh, now I know who I'm gonna heal. I need to learn like a team hero. That would be nice. Name all of our songs. Go. You've completely baffled him. He doesn't know what to do. Ooh. Well. It's a reviver there. I love how the back of a card is a coffin, literal coffin. The one where she licked the donut. Well, that proves it, doesn't it? Beagle Bagel knows his stuff. What is it? What is your counter argument there, Brad? Save. See, we were able to figure that out peacefully. Pretty hurt, so quickly heal up. But he already is the one that no one knows. Two. Save it for later then.
out the enemy.
Ooh, alright. Not great. Not a great start. Definitely heal. Who needs to heal most? I guess I need to heal most. Alright, we'll heal. Let's see what we can do from that. Good thing I healed. See if I can kill it. Nice. I will take it. That Blake Shelton looked like he smelled like expired meat. That is a take. Very well could be true. I don't know.
Excellent.
Probably use flame to just end the fight. I was gonna wait, get him low on health and then heal, but I don't think that's worth it. Cover 3 HP. Ooh, okay. That is a nice card. HP after combat ends. Take it.
Here, Riddis chirps, pushing overgrown boughs and shrubs aside. As she does, a hidden path out of the bewildering wood comes into view.
And we found our way out. Oh, yes. I'd prefer not to die in the wildering woods. Bewildering
At
woods.
last, you are free of the bewildering wood. Praise the power of the woodlanders, you squeal in admiration of Riddis. She giggles bashfully. You've certainly kept your promise, you say. Thank you for showing us the way. I was hoping I could join you on your quest to defeat the dragon, Riddis suddenly blurts out.
Just straight up be like, no, I'm not splitting the reward with you. Ask why. I know why she wants to.
She takes out her old book and thrusts
She has a
another
million
page
gold
in
to
your
repay.
face. This week's creature of fortune is the dragon. Boons may befall those who encounter him. Melanie's jaw goes slack. What is the deal with this book? Melanie asks, bewildered. I can probably pay off my debt if we can just defeat the dragon, Riddis chirps, revealing her true intentions. No, I won't dilute my share of the riches any further. No more additions to the party, you bark. Have you no heart? Are you just going to leave a young, helpless girl like me to drown in an ocean of debt and deal with that crusty old man? Ridis fires back relentlessly. I want to go. No. So goes the endless chorus
All right,
of
stop
your
being a dick,
thoroughly
dude, and just let her
unproductive
join the
argument.
party. She's helpful.
Melanie calmly reminds you that the party in its current form stands little chance of defeating the dragon.
Yes, that is true.
See, you need me, Ridis says, sensing an opportunity. Your well-reasoned argument of no thwarted, you nod your head in resignation and welcome Ridis to the party.
Are we gonna do this for every character that joins us? I'm not complaining. I love it. I love these character intros. Along with the music. The music is on point. Chapter 3. Unionville. Oh, so it's for every chapter, not for every character introduction. Okay, okay. Enemy immediately appears. Nice. Welcome back, Brad.
And fight.
Even the narrator is like, and fight.
That was lucky.
You're not? Oh, okay, Beagle Bagel. Continue on then. No worries. How are you doing today, Beagle Bagel? Were you able to get a good amount of rest, or are you still pretty exhausted from last night? Okay. That's good. I ended up waking up today with like a headache
That was lucky.
after waking up in the morning for the end of the subathon. Not sure why, but when I woke up at like 3:30 for the end, good, no issues.
Nice work.
Waking up at like noon the second time, oof, that was a rough wake up. How is Ava doing? Have you talked to her? Blindfolded Killer and Blindfolded Survivor were so fucking funny. Ah. That would make sense. I could tell towards the end of the stream how she was getting delirious with the lack of sleep. Also, those last couple matches in the morning of Dead by Daylight, She was like, what's happening? Is this what games are like? Oh.
Something flies in front of you. Your friends are startled back, but your hand shoots out before you
Hi,
can
Ava.
think to
How are you
stop.
doing?
You manage to catch whatever it is.
How you
When
feeling?
you open your hand, you see what you've snagged.
Ooh, protects against paralysis. That is a nice one. I shall take that. That works. Town was supposedly to the east. I love those emotes. Those are great. I believe it. I was just saying, I could tell towards the end of your stream yesterday that you were getting pretty delirious. That it showed. That you had, like, you were halfway between falling back to sleep and having just woken up. What? No reason. Yep, yeah, that sounds about right. Just suddenly going, oh, I fell asleep. Sweet, critical. Needed
Nice
that.
work.
Okay, reduces her attack. Are you excited for your new emotes, Ava? What are you more excited for? The holiday emotes or getting to play DVD with OJW? Let's be real. Which one is more exciting for you? Read the story. What are you more excited for, Ava? Playing with it? Okay. That'll be fun. He is close to affiliate. I feel like he just needs 1 or 2 more streams with good average viewers, and he is close.
Let's head to Unionville first, shall we?
I'm actually, on the topic of that, I'm really curious about what OJW is going to do with his emotes when he gets affiliate. What emotes he's going to get.
You see something approaching from up ahead. A monster, Melanie shouts, readying for battle. Mr. Flobby, get back here. It's dangerous out there. A
Mr.
young girl
Flobby,
chides,
no.
taking the creature back to the village. It seems you've finally arrived at Unionville, a village where humans and monsters live together in peace.
You're right.
What a weird
Maybe.
place, remarks Ridis lightheartedly.
OJW stepped
I
out for a
like
little
it.
bit. Definitely going to be like a sipping a cup of coffee. I feel like that's
We aren't
gotta
staying
be
a moment
one of the
longer than
emotes.
necessary, says an unsettled Melanie.
That's very
her
on point for him.
distaste for monsters plain on her face.
Bill's a big place.
The woman frowns deeply, claiming the cakes she bought for her beloved furball
It'll
have
probably
all been
be
eaten by
Brad's
someone
face
else.
with heart-shaped eyes, I assume.
A quiet furball sits with crumbs around its mouth. The child says his monster friend left the village suddenly to go back home. He claims the headman told him that he could go home when he grew up too. The little orc child pouts, but I don't know where my home is.
Aw, that's kind of sad.
You ask the old man if he knows anything about the dragon. No, sir, he answers. All I know is that it brings more trouble to this already troubled world.
One's got to be like a technical difficulties things or a dropped frames.
But our
one,
headman is a wise and worldly
I
man.
assume.
He might know something, he remarks, pointing at a house not far away.
He's probably, given his interactions in the last like 2 weeks in chat and on Discord with Brad, he's got to have a tsundere emote. Definitely.
The little goblin sulks as he gazes upon the withering flowers he tried so desperately to take care of. He looks at you with tears in his eyes, silently begging you for help.
Give him some salve.
You search your bag for salve.
A
Come up
soon
empty-handed.
did a emote. A hard to get emote kind of thing.
A young boy
No
wanders
worries.
up to your group.
It also
in
probably comes through
wide-eyed
as like
wonder.
soon
You surmise
something,
his curiosity
but
stems from the
I
lack
think
of
it's
travelers visiting the village.
TSUNDERE.
You realize you are right when he assails you with questions about your origins
It's
and
midnight again,
adventures.
Brad.
The Inquisition leaves you exhausted.
Brad, no. No, we're just chatting about emotes, Ava. Figuring out what emotes OJW should get. I guess I should also start figuring out what emotes I should get. From 5 p.m. to...
However, does your
so-
mouth become so filthy, Mr. Flobby? Sighs the girl as she
Ah.
wipes the slime clean.
What? Why are they here? How did the spiders get in this time?
Clearly embarrassed, Mr. Flobby murmurs, "That's not my mouth."
It's definitely
The
his fault.
village headman is a renowned
That man has got
gourmet,
way
and rumor
too
has
many
it he only
spiders.
dines on the finest foods. The man says he wishes he too could have such a lavish meal just once in his life. His deep desire for delicacies only growing with time.
Welcome back, OJW. We were, I don't know if you caught any of the previous discussion, but Brad and Beagle Bagel were throwing around ideas for what emotes you should get.
The little orc child is engrossed in a fairy tale. The title reads, "The Legend of the Dragon." You take a peek into the picture book and come across a passage that piques your interest.
We were saying that you should definitely get a sipping coffee or a coffee-related emote.
To where, you wonder? Then recall
Get
that
one
this
of
is merely a
Ava
fairy tale.
with just DBD question mark underneath it.
Wow, a new friend, and so big, too, the furball exclaims in glee
Oh,
as
what
it
a nice-
rushes over to Mar.
What a nice furball.
Mar stares off into the distance as the furball snuggles up to his leg.
Oh no,
For
Beagle
some
Bagel.
reason, Riddis joins in on the
That
cuddling.
that is awful.
Lately, a suspicious man cloaked in black has been seen wandering about the village outskirts. The old woman looks at Melanie and remarks that he was dressed just like her.
Should probably get one sipping some orange juice. No reason, just might be a good idea.
Travelers, you hear a voice call from
Definitely.
somewhere.
That is a great type of emote you should get.
Down here, at thy feet, you look down to see a small clump of fur by your boots.
Wait, the village elder is a furball? That is
The
awesome.
clump of fur speaks. I am Lappy, and I should like to journey forth with thee. Lappy the furball looks at you with amiable expectations.
Yeah, so what you missed was that as we were leaving Woodlands, a man, well, one, her house burned down, but two, as we were leaving Woodlands, a man comes up to her, hands her the bill for the house because they were renting it, which amounted to 1,000,000 gold. So now she has to pay back 1,000,000 gold, and decided to join us.
Of course, the more the merrier, you exclaim, pumping your fist energetically into the air. But Melanie coldly interjects, "No, I can't trust monsters." Thoroughly rejected by Melanie, Lappy bursts into tears.
Melanie, how could you be so
Lappy
rude
says he
to
has
Lappy?
no friends because of his aged face and speech. All alone, he decided to leave the village on a journey. Your party is silenced by the crying child with the face of a grown man.
There's a
It
story arc here
seems even
in
monsters
which
have their problems.
Melanie and Lappy become friends. That'll be amazing.
You tell Melanie to be nice and quip that both she and Lappy could use a friend. Exhausted from arguing with you, Melanie half-heartedly agrees. Fine, we can be friends. However,
Yes,
she says
Melanie.
that they are on a dangerous journey to defeat the dragon. As such, they cannot take a child with them.
I mean, that's fair.
Lappy leaps up and hugs her in his excitement, exclaiming,
Aw,
"Thou
Lappy."
hast made me so happy."
Perfect.
Till next time, Melanie says, peeling Lappy off of her and placing him on the ground. Though she thought all monsters to be evil, Melanie feels that the ones here are different.
Oh yeah, we were also talking about that. Thanks for reminding me, Brad. We should get Phasmo. You, Ava, Brad, and myself. And yeah, Brad and I will play in VR. Well, VR and PC can play with each other. It's crossplay like that.
Finally, a friend.
Okay, so he was just waiting outside of the Elder's house.
You
Yeah, we got a
bow,
squad for
but
Phasmo.
Before you can speak, the man suddenly introduces
You,
himself
me,
as
Brad,
the
and Ava.
village headman. He laughs, then shamelessly praises his own village as being wondrous and peaceful.
Likewise.
And who are you? He asks.
I've seen lots of gameplay of it. I've watched lots of streamers play it. Don't know how to play it myself. I get some of the mechanics, but not all of them.
After explaining that you are on a quest to defeat the dragon, the headman
Perfect.
invites
You'll
you
have to carry
rest
us,
your feet
Brad.
a bit in his village.
You're in charge of making sure OJW doesn't die.
He says that he had heard rumors of the dragon when he traveled the world. You must be tired from your journey. Have a seat. I will have my chef
Like
prepare a
physically?
feast, the headman says, then claps his hands twice to summon a stewardess.
Your prince isn't the other way around? I mean, I guess you did make the Romeo and Juliet reference the other day, so
Extravagant
you definitely
dishes
don't
that
want
you
him
have
to
never
live,
seen
is what I've
before are
got.
placed on the table before you, each one looking more delicious than the last. You're drooling, Melanie scowls. You hadn't even noticed.
That was your reference, Brad.
You wipe
your
your
comparison.
mouth with
You
your
gotta own
sleeve,
up to it.
then gasp as you turn to Mar.
You were like, I want my relationship with OJW to be full of tragedy.
Perhaps in an attempt to hold himself back, Mar is gnawing on the table corner. There. We'll eat soon, you reassure Mar while gently stroking his head. The doors fly open in the next instant, and a girl runs in. With tears in her eyes, she tells you that her dear companion, Mr. Flobby the Slime, is missing.
What? Mr. Flobby, no.
The
Must leave it
headman's
on.
eyes go wide in surprise. We must find that slime right away, he says anxiously. You are starving, but it doesn't look like you'll be able to partake of the feast before you because of Mr. Flobby's disappearance.
We'll look for him. We gotta help.
We will find your slime, and then we feast, you add quietly. Melanie reminds you that you are here to get clues about the dragon from the headman. What's the difference? Literally everything. Hunger taking its toll, you two begin to argue. Brave heroes, the headman interjects, then bows his head. Would you please
I would love it
find
if
her slime?
there was a question mark at the end of that where he was like, brave heroes? Very much doubting what we were
It
saying.
appears the story has hit a standstill until you find the missing Mr. Flobby. You need to hear the whole story from the young girl.
Alright. Let's find out what happened to Mr. Flobby.
The girl sobs, wailing about the missing Mr. Flobby. Melanie places her hand atop the girl's head and promises that your party will find her companion. The girl then hands something to Melanie. It looks like the muddy handkerchief she used to wipe Mr. Flobby.
Yeah, but it's the journey, right?
She asks Melanie
There is a
to wipe
dragon
Mr.
that we're
Flobby
going to
with
try
it
and kill.
after you find him.
But we gotta get to the dragon. We gotta find the dragon. But before we can find the dragon, we gotta save Mr. Floppy.
The girl claims to have searched the village but cannot find her friend anywhere.
Are you that confused by a Yoko Taro game?
Regardless, looking aimlessly outside the village would be a waste of time. You decide to collect more information in the village.
It's the opposite, where you start out, rather than starting out like finding someone's lost cat and then killing God, we are going first to go kill a dragon, and then getting distracted on the way to then end up finding a slime. It's just the reverse. Alright, what is my current objective? Ask the good people for clues. Alright. OJW, you are a mod, so feel free if you want to time out or delete any of Brad's messages you find uncomfortable.
They must be thirsty, you think to yourself. Then douse the flowers in water until...
He lost the power to do so in Ava's chat, so... Gotta give him some answers.
Stop! The goblin shrieks angrily. You're drowning them. If it were that easy, the goblin says, he would have done it himself.
I don't have any solve. Alright, I gotta go buy solve before anything else. Immediately bans. Wait, whoa. Hold on. Don't do that. Something like that. Nah. Brad got VIP because of the support he gives. Can't just ban a VIP. 2.9. You and me both.
You pour the salve onto the flowers, and they stand up tall. The goblin cries out in happiness and thanks you for your help. He then holds something out to you.
That's a lot of trash on the screen there.
The goblin stares lovingly at the beautiful flowers and gobbles them up. Healthy flowers are the tastiest, he proclaims in glee. Did he grow those flowers just to eat them?
Damn. Beagle Bagel coming in with the trash.
It seems like the girl who left the headman's house ran away in tears.
Cappy. A lot of capybaras.
The elderly man says she cannot have gone far.
It's true. Though maybe that's the issue, that you're using capybaras to take care of spiders. That's what I need to talk to.
She says she saw a suspicious man in black with a slime outside the village not long ago. She claims they went northwest together.
Ooh, okay, northwest.
Did that man take Mr. Flobby? You resolved to leave the village in search of the pair.
That's doable. Let's see. How am I doing as a squad? pretty good on health. What items? Pretty good on items. 600 gold. Let's see if there's anything I can buy at the armory. You're in a good mood, which means you need constant attention. Ooh, that is a good boost. For 1,000 though. Okay, I'll save some money and then come back and buy that staff. Hell yeah, Brad. I feel like there's always some point in your life you want to use that line in which you're like, what are you gonna do? Fire me?
With a whoosh of displaced air, something shoots across the path right in front of you. What is that thing?
Bottle of medicine, a monster, who cares? Why would it be a bottle of medicine? Let's go with monster.
You grab your weapon, thinking you're being attacked. You see only an empty bottle of medicine.
Why would a
along the
bottle of
ground
medicine
toward you.
come flying at me?
But when you look in the direction it came from, you see a monster with a huge lump on its head. The monster glares at you and bellows for its comrades. There's no avoiding a fight now.
I appreciate the career change. The pay, well, pay might be abysmal. So let me know. If Ava also doesn't feed you as a mod, feel free to let me know, and I can see what I can do. Thank you, Beagle Bagel, for the $1.69. Since you kept donating that amount, I decided to make a couple custom donation numbers. $1.69 was one of them. It's called a Beagle Bagel. So thank you. You missed it? All right. I'll replay it.
Good work.
She's paying you in therapy. Damn, that's a good deal. Those are some good benefits. Ooh, all right. She's got a new skill. 3 damage to a target if it's inflicted with a stat. Oh, okay. Right? He got a
The
good
urge
bargain.
to kick the bottle nearly overwhelms you, but it'd be a whole nother thing if it hit the monster again. You conquer the impulse and walk away.
The northwest. It might be over here then. It's, 'cause I don't think I can go to the woods. Yeah, so yesterday, during some of the lulls in the subathon, I added some custom donation amounts. I think it was $1.69, $6.66, $5, and $25. All have different sound effects, different gifts associated to them. So lots of fun. Hi. Quick heal. I think once I find Mr. Floppy, and then head back to town, that'll be where I call it. I'm a blurb. Yeah. Ooh, that's hefty damage. Let's do a heal. Oh, nice. Ooh, there's a chest. Quick heal. Oh, good thing I healed. Oh, well, that's fine. She's solidly dead. Another revive there. He'll be back, Brad. Don't worry. I need to kill one of them. If that other one does another water attack, I'm kind of screwed depending on who he attacks. My guess he's gonna attack her because they seem to always attack the female in the party. So we shall see. Ah, yes. It's on point with that. Poison arrow. a normal attack. I'll just use restoring, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Fire, and that should end it, hopefully. Nice. Perfect, alright. Cool. Northwest. My thought was over here, but I don't think I can go into the forest. I don't think forests is a movable area. It has to literally be somewhere around here. Ooh, the Nameless Shrine. Okay.
Though a torch is not strictly necessary, it would certainly help you find your way through the dimly lit shrine.
Check the Nameless Shrine. Okay. Before I do that, though, let's get a quick saving. Always good to save. And then I feel like people could use some heals. 10. Alright, it's 20. Let's do 10. So, I'll heal Melanie first combat.
Your footing is obscured in the dimness of the shrine. You should probably proceed with caution. You go forth slowly but steadily, taking it one step at a time.
No need to rush.
I think you take a good look at the floor and see it lined in trails of viscous liquid. No doubt a slime or 200 have passed through here.
Hello. Mr.
It looks
Floppy.
like poor Mr. Flobby is being held captive by the mystery
Mr. Floppy, no, let's go.
Hand over that slime, you shout to the man in the dark. You speak as if I kidnapped him, he remarks, curtly turning to face you. When your eyes finally adjust to the surrounding darkness, you realize the man's clothes look eerily similar
It's something
to
I immediately
Melanie's.
noticed. Was the identical cloak.
Melanie's mouth falls open in surprise.
Same school, same teacher, brother?
It seems the man has noticed Melanie as well. It looks like the two know each other.
Let's see. What do you suppose their relationship is? Maybe they're friends. They're wearing matching outfits, so... I'm gonna guess they're siblings, given the hair color, along with the matching cloaks.
The man says that he and Melanie came from the same village, where this was their native dress. The man's revelation makes you realize that you know almost nothing about Melanie's past.
Oh, welcome back.
You ask her if he is a childhood friend, but she holds her tongue. Then the man speaks. With forbidden magic, our clan has ensured the dragon, he begins, when Melanie cuts in. She rattles on about the man, telling you that he is Vince, a lunatic obsessed with the dragon.
Nothing. Brad was just getting lonely.
Vince
W.
resentfully
You
claims
left,
that he
so
is searching
he no
for
longer
the
got
noble
the attention
dragon
he
to
desired.
protect it. You ran away from home with your tail between your legs, he ridicules. Enraged, Melanie lunges at Vince.
Hashtag hello.
You have so many questions, but realize that the most pressing matter is getting Mr. Flobby back. So you ready for battle?
All right.
Careful, he won't go down easy.
He's got 100 health and does 23 damage. Okay. That's 3 to all allies attack. Fuck yeah. That'll even the playing field a little bit. Let's start with poison. Barely have enough for freeze. Let's try. If I can freeze him. I can't. I was gonna say if I could, that would be nice. His resistance to freeze. Oof. Well, let's heal. True, I don't get the same energy from Brad that I see him giving you during your streams. So is he weak to fire? Oh, he's weak to fire, that's good to know. I am dead, and I don't think I have any more revival elixirs. Yes, I do not. 5 to target defense. Let's try. To hers. This is wanting you to make Persona 5? Or play Persona 5? Inflict freeze, that would be great. Nice. Oh, he's resistant to it completely. Alright. Oh, cool. Add 3. Okay. I have to heal. Heal her. True. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna beat this fight. This might be a full reset.
fight, Vince asks, "Do you know the truth about that village?" The headman may look like a nice old man, but he keeps those little monsters around too. He begins, but before he can finish...
I have not full wipe yet.
Winifred, Hedwin, and Berwin of the Ivory Order appear.
Oh.
The three brush you aside, fixing their attention on Vince. "So you are the one who disturbs
Classic.
the peace," they exclaim.
They just
then
barge
charge
in
at him.
the middle of my fight.
The Ivory Order and that false justice they serve are the true evil here. He retaliates, fighting back.
Zero gold for that, but I get a ton of XP. Add 10 to my attack. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a lot of XP. Ooh, 2. Lightning, thunderstorm, and double proof. Okay.
Seeing the two parties occupied with each other, you realize this is
I'm
your
grabbing
chance
Mr.
to
Flobby and
grab
running.
Mr. Flobby.
Let's do it. Gotta grab him quick. Okay, so only 4 skills at one time. Thank you very much for the host, OJW. To all enemies, but it costs 3. I like her current skill set actually, so I don't need to change anything there. Oh, wait. Have I not grabbed him yet? I gotta go save him first. Oh, okay.
Perhaps wary of humans, Mr. Flobby dashes out when you draw near.
And thank you for the host, Brad, as well. Time to get the fuck out of here.
When you reach out to grab Mr. Flobby,
Oh, he's
he
angry.
suddenly attacks. Lower Mr. Flobby's stamina to calm him down.
I appreciate that if you wipe in a fight, you don't come back and the next fight is dead. You just end up she had a good amount of damage. I do not want to attack with her because I don't want to kill him. I assume I don't want to kill him. Maybe I need to kill him. Maybe it's one of those things where like it'll just hurt him enough. I'll hold off. I'll wait for Melanie to be up next and then I will attack with her again. If it automatically gets her down to 1, or gets the slime down to 1, should be fine. Oh, he dodged. Button slash. Yeah, kill him. 0 XP, 0 gold? What? For defeating a slime? Please.
Exhausted from the fight, the raging Mr. Flobby finally stops attacking.
Flobby.
but it seems he hasn't yet come to his senses. He glares warily at your party. Find something to help return Mr. Flobby to normal.
A sword or the handkerchief? I wonder which.
You wipe Mr. Flobby's mouth with the handkerchief you received from the girl. Then you hear a quiet voice speak. "That's not my mouth," Mr. Flobby murmurs bashfully. It looks like the girl's familiar scent on the handkerchief returned him to normal.
Once again, I don't really want to know what we're actually wiping with the handkerchief.
Having regained his senses, Mr. Flobby heads back to the village.
But he's very clear that it's not his mouth.
You place the increasingly sticky handkerchief in your bag.
Alright, let's get back to town.
Lappy approaches and tells you that Mr. Flobby has returned.
Oh, thank you, Lappy.
The girl is ecstatic that Mr. Flobby is finally back home.
It's his ear. That's what's leaking.
"I'm happy for you," Melanie says with a smile as she returns the handkerchief. The girl bows her head and thanks you deeply. Mr. Flobby looks as slimy as ever. You just hope it's a happy slime.
Yeah, some happy slime.
The headman wants us to bring Mr. Flobby to him. Would you mind, you ask?
A bad ear infection. Okay.
Of course not.
Oof,
But
that
bring
gotta be
him
pretty
back
bad then.
soon, she answers with a bright smile.
Alright, time to bring him to the house. Actually, before we bring him to the house, let's save. Alright, let's bring him to the house. Then once we finish this section, I will call it there, I think.
I am so happy to see you safe and sound, the headman exclaims, giving Mr. Flobby a hug. You explain everything that happened, including the incident with Vince and the Ivory Order.
Brad.
He expresses his relief that the Order will be taking care of the criminal. He then thanks you for your hard work and instructs his stewardess to prepare dinner for your party.
Not gonna lie, the man's pretty sus. Oh, but that looks like good dinner.
You can feel your collective mouths watering at the sight of the lavish meal before you. You, Mar, and Ridis immediately dig in. You aren't sure where you find a moment to breathe among all the feasting.
Solid meal.
Please, eat to your heart's content, the headman insists with a smile. Once your belly is full, you realize that Mr. Flobby is gone. And then... Room for dessert? The headman asks, offering you a plate of slimy jelly.
Oh no.
You feel
Oh,
your
no,
stomach
don't say it is
churning
so.
at the very sight of it. The color strikes you as familiar, and the stickiness sends a shiver down your spine.
Your emote going across the screen there was perfect. But... No. You have to question it.
Is this Mr. Flobby? You ask the headman, your voice trembling in disbelief. The headman looks at you with a plain expression, one that holds no malice. Is that a problem? He questions back.
Oh, no.
This dish is a masterpiece, he remarks with a light-hearted chuckle as he gazes at the jelly.
That's not lighthearted. I see what
And
Vince
I have you
meant
brave heroes to thank for it.
by the headman
Had you
keeps
not brought
monsters.
that slime back, we would not be able to enjoy this exquisite dessert.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of town.
You move to leave, but the headman stops you.
Objective,
I
leave
try to get my
now.
meat while it's still young and tender, but at least your pet is very plump, he remarks, licking his lips.
Oh, no, you don't.
He points at Mar and asks, would you consider leaving that creature here with me?
How do you respond?
Never,
Mar ain't for
you
sale.
refuse
Fuck
flatly,
no.
not bothering to hide your discomfort. Think about it, he entreats. And then you grab the headman by his lapels, hands trembling in fury.
I don't blame you. I would straight up punch the dude.
About the enemy.
One attack, 2 defense, 10 damage. Oh. The one time I've gotten a critical with that attack is against the headman. To just be straight up, no.
You pummel the headman with all your might. Curled up on the ground, the headman groans in pain, but insists that monsters were meant to be eaten. You hug Mar tightly, reassuring him that you will not hand him over to anyone. Mar looks at you with his round eyes and mews softly. You meet eyes with the rest of your party and reach a tacit agreement. Together, you all stand and leave.
Ah, yes, let us leave, because, oof, this town is messed up. She keeps trying. Leave us alone.
As you are about to leave the headman's house, though, the old man suddenly charges at you from behind. But Mar, the keener of you two, is quick to block his path. With a crash, Mar and the headman tumble to the ground. From the headman's hand falls a small blade. It clatters to the ground, covered in blood.
Wait.
You take the injured Mar to an inn where you can watch over him.
Mar, no.
You gaze at the unconscious Mar with concern. Despite the shallow wound, no amount of medicine seems to rouse Mar from the bed. I heard that as he reaches Mar's bedside, he leans over and licks his wound. This is what-you-call-it extract, he shouts.
What-you-call-it extract?
He explains that it is a poison extracted from a certain monster. If it enters the body, it drastically reduces one's stamina. Hearing those words, you realize the headman's blade must have been coated in this poison.
Oh, but I have
Mar's
cure
condition
poison.
starts to make sense. Isn't there anything we can do? Melanie asks. Lappy's eyes widen in realization before he places his mouth over Mar's wound and begins sucking. He then puts the what-you-call-it extract into a bottle and hands it to you. Lappy says that if you follow the road south of the village, you will reach Shoreland. He tells you to give the extract to the famous nutritionist there. Realizing that you are at fault for this, you don't hesitate to undertake the quest.
Of course not. To save Mar? Gotta do all I can. Next time.
But this is strange. The extract comes from a monster, so it should have no effect on one, Lappy remarks with a curious tilt of his head.
All right. Whew. What a crazy ending coming back to town. That I was not expecting that. Though I guess it makes sense that something wasn't right with this town. All right. Quick save. And then I think I will call it there, guys. Thank you for sticking around and hanging around in chat. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Likewise, to anyone lurking as well, thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Otherwise, until next time, probably we'll stream tomorrow. We'll see. But otherwise, have a great evening, everyone. Great day, wherever you are. And catch you later.